All right, guys, here we are grabbing another third gen Camaro. I know what you're thinking. How many of these things are you guys going to buy and sell? The thing about this one is we only paid $750, but here's the cool part. This thing has been sitting in the same spot since 2002. So we get it home. I really haven't had a chance to look at it because of where it was parked. I couldn't get in on the driver's side. I was unable to use my truck and trailer. I tried. You can kind of see it there to your left. But the car was not having it. It was definitely stuck in its ways. And here it is, up close and personal. You guys, I'm doing a voiceover because it just seems to be a little bit more crisp. So don't try and match what I'm saying with my mouth moving. Otherwise, you'll be extremely confused. But the car was extremely filthy inside and out. Like I said, it is set for 22 years. Didn't have a key, which is why we couldn't get it to roll, which is why I couldn't get it up on the trailer. I put a key tumbler in it, so we were able to get it to rotate and actually fire up just a little bit, which I'll show you guys. So the cool thing is once we got the battery hooked up, the headlights work, the tail lights work, even the windows work. They were a little sticky at first, but we got them to roll down and roll up. The passenger side windows broke out, but after messing around with some things, I was able to get the hatch to work and all that stuff. So it's pretty neat just to see it come alive. That dash is amazing. No cracks right there in the corner where you'd expect to see it. No cracks down the middle. It actually cleans up really well, which we'll be showing you here in just a little bit in the video. But overall, really, a really good buy for this car. I mean, $750 for a car that will fire up. I mean, all we did was just squirt a little bit of juice down the throat, and I mean, as soon as I hit the key, it fired right up. So right here, I'm just showing you that the glasses broke out, which is unfortunate. But look at all that trash. How nasty it is. The engine bay is even worse, and surprisingly there was very little wires chewed up, and the ones that were chewed up, they were obvious where they were, and it was really just to the cooling system. There wasn't obviously anything that kept it from firing up, so pretty happy with that. You'd expect most of those wires to just be gone at this point. All right, well, it's time to get her to shine. Give you one last look at this absolute nastiness. I mean, guys, when I tell you it was bad, it was bad. It ends up cleaning up pretty well, but yeah, I mean, just sitting under a tree, I'm gonna look at all that. It was caked on there, like some of that stuff absolutely needed to be scraped off there. Look at this front end real quick. Yeah, ew, freaking gross. But it, like I said, again, worth it. I mean, where are you gonna find a running, driving Camaro that's all there? I mean, every bit of it's there. It needs nothing. Here she is, and all we really did here was just spray it. We haven't even washed it at all as far as putting soap or anything on it. We did spray some purple power on there just to kind of help out, but as far as actually putting soapy water and actually grabbing some like Scotch-Brite pads or something or whatever, we haven't done that yet. Do you see all the dry rot on those tires? Those are the tires that have been on it for the last 20-something years, and they have been holding air ever since I got it home. look at the scum on there. It is nasty. The pressure washer wouldn't even take that off. So we end up having to use Scotch-Brite pads on the back of that. Some Purple Power, I think, really helped. I actually worked a while on just that back glass, getting it clean. It looks a lot better now. But the rest of the glass cleaned up pretty decent. Got these louvers a little bit nicer. We're going to clean those up just a bit better. Maybe respray them. I'm not sure yet. What do you guys think of these louvers, the back glass louvers? Was never a huge fan of them growing up, but as I get older, I really kind of like them. And I don't know if you guys knew this. This is my first set of louvers to ever have on any car. I've seen them all my life. But the middle section there where it's all gray, that's metal. The sides, the corners there, those are plastic. I had no idea that there was any metal on it at all. I thought the whole thing was plastic, which is crazy. But anyways, the more you know. But this is us after we cleaned it. Or not us, but this is what it looks like after we cleaned it. Really cleaned up nice for no more than we did. We haven't even got like a rainbow vacuum on it yet or anything like that. It's just a regular shop vac and some Armor All, and just kind of wiped it down real quick just so it wasn't so nasty to sit in and work on. But again, look at this dash now that's not so dusty. I mean, it is clean. You can see there's no cracks in it or anything like that. The only thing on that dash is a little bit of adhesive right there in the middle. But as far as the dash itself, it is in excellent shape. The whole car on the inside, as far as the dash and all that, you can see the carpet is in pretty decent shape. I'm just talking about painting those screws there later because they're a little rusty, but there's some stains there in the passenger floor. It'll come up later, but there's no holes in the carpet. It's not worn. It doesn't look like it has 100 and something thousand miles. The odometer literally says, I think 36 or 37,000 miles. Guys, I don't know if that's real or not. The car sat for so long, it's hard to tell what was deteriorating over time and what is actual because of miles driven. Check this thing out. That is a flashlight. Took me a while to get that working. Took 2 AA's, but I had to take all the metal out and clean it because all the contact points were real gummed up and the batteries weren't making contact. But I was extremely excited to get that flashlight working. I had no idea that Camaro did that. Got its own little cubby hole up there and all that. Is pretty cool. So, well done, Camaro. Need to clean those up. Of course, that's where the speakers are. I'm going to put some new 6x9s in there, and heck, the 6x9s that are in there, they may be good, I don't know, but I've got some for it either way. I'm going to clean up these seats a little bit more, like I said, once we get an actual like rainbow vacuum or something like that. We just kind of hit it pretty quick, so we weren't throwing up while he was in there. That little rolly cover thing, it works, it retracts and everything like it should. So like I said, pretty good car. I mean, for what we paid for it and everything that works and the little bit that it's going to need to kind of get it back on the road and all that. I mean, the fact that it fired up with just a little bit of doing was crazy. Check out those louvers. Now we got them painted. The dents really showed up after that, but that's okay. I think it looks better. But there it is on the car. You guys, that's going to be it for now for this, but we'll show you more after a while.